Welcome my dear children. I am Sir Sunil, your chemistry teacher. Good morning to all. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. Okay. Today we are going to discuss about a famous scientist, Dmitry Mendeleev. Okay, you know that we are discussing our chapter What is Chemistry About. From this chapter we are going to discuss about the person, a famous scientist, Dmitry Mendeleev. Okay students, all those who have the book, please take out your book. Others, stay on video, listen carefully and enjoy the class. Dmitry Mendeleev. Dmitry Ivanovich Mendeleev is the full name of this famous scientist, Dmitry Ivanovich Mendeleev. He was born in a village in Siberia. He was born in a village in Siberia, a part of Russia, on 8 February 1834. Okay. Before discussing about him, we can have a look. Just observe this photo. He is a famous scientist, Dmitry Mendeleev, those who classified the periodic table for us. Clear? We are going to discuss about his life history. And he went to a school near his village. Dmitry Ivanovich Mendeleev, he went to a school near his village itself. Later, he got admitted to St. Petersburg University, from where he graduated at the age of 20. When he was 30, he became a professor at the St. Petersburg University, where he obtained his DSc degree. From where he obtained his BSc degree. Okay. Within a short time, St. Petersburg became an internationally known center of chemical research because he was too talented. He was too talented. Because of his efficiency, St. Petersburg became an internationally known center of chemical research. Mendeleev's fields of interest were chemistry, physics and geology. His fields were interest, chemistry, physics and geology. Though he also made valuable contributions to physics as well as geology, he is best known for the classification of elements. For us, he is famous for the classification of elements. Okay, because we are now discussing chemistry. That's why I told you for us. For us, this famous scientist Dmitry Mendeleev, famous for the classification of elements. He classified the elements. As more and more elements were discovered, it became essential for scientists to classify them. The starting of the chemistry, many elements were discovered. The scientists were struggling to classify it. Okay, to classify it. Then he came for a solution. He classified. Dmitry Mendeleev classified the elements in a systematic way. By 1863, the number of elements had risen to 56. Many attempts were made by different scientists to classify them, but with a little success. They can't achieve full success in this field, in classification of elements. Then in 1869, Mendeleev put forward his periodic law. In 1869, Mendeleev put forward his periodic law, and he classified the elements on the basis of this law, and he classified the elements on the basis of this law. He presented a table called the periodic table of elements, which he himself revised in 1871. Okay, he again revised this periodic table in 1871. He brought similar elements together in column called a group. Okay, called a group. He brought similar elements together in a column, and he called that column a group. And he kept dissimilar elements. He kept dissimilar elements apart in different groups. The modern form of the periodic table is shown here, downside of the book. Okay, the first class I have shown you, in which you will find that elements are classified into 18 groups. Okay, in periodic table you can see that the elements are classified into 18 groups. Okay, once again we can go through it. This is the periodic table. It is in vertical way. Okay, students. In this periodic table, there are many elements. There are symbols of elements. Okay, that you can study. I have given you the homework, at least 5 element symbol you have to learn. Okay, maybe you have seen homework page, homework platform. Okay, then his table also helped him predict the existence of 3 elements today named scandium, gallium, germanium. Mendeleev studied the origin and composition of petroleum and an underground deposit from which we get petrol. He strongly believed that petroleum should be used to obtain chemicals rather than for burning. He helped establish the first oil refinery in Russia. He helped to establish the first oil refinery in Russia. And Mendeleev also studied how liquids expand when heated, and gave laws governing their behavior. And also Mendeleev introduced a metric system in the Russian Empire. Mendeleev introduced the metric system in the Russian Empire. He was one of the founders of the Russian Chemical Society. Mendeleev was one of the founders of the Russian Chemical Society. He was awarded Davy Medal and later the Copley Medal by the Russian Society. He was also elected a foreign member of the Royal Society. In honor of his contribution of chemistry, the element now placed in the 101st house of the periodic table is named Mendeleevium. That is named Mendeleev in the loving memory of Dmitri Mendeleev. Okay, students, we are going to wind up this lesson. I hope you understood the chapter. Okay, this is our last point. Now we are going to discuss the question answers and objective questions and all. Question answers I will give you later, clear. And now we are going to discuss about the objective part. From objective questions, first part is choose the correct option. Our first question is, in which of the following cases does the substance change? There are four options: the burning of paper, the freezing of water, the melting of ice, the formation of water vapor. Four options are there. Which one is correct? We know that the burning of paper. Please mark it, the burning of paper. The question once again is read, in which of the following cases does the substance change? By burning, the paper changes. Other cases, the freezing of water, the melting of ice, the formation of water vapor, the substance does not change. Okay, students. Now our next question is, which of the following is a chemical change? There are four options: the cooking of food, the digestion of food, the formation of water vapor, the growth of plants. Which one is the correct answer? Which of the following is a physical change? We know that the answer is option C, the formation of water vapor. That is a physical change. Now third one, who gave the periodic table of elements? Now only we have discussed. Okay. Option B, Mendeleev. Next one, who is considered to be the father of modern chemistry? Who is that? Option C, Lavoisier. Okay, students, our choose the correct option part is over. Now we are going to discuss fill in the blanks. Chemistry is the science of dash and their dash. Answer is substances and transformations. Please tick it. Now second question is, anything that occupies dash and has dash is matter. Anything that occupies space and has mass is called a matter. Third one, a substance does not change in a dash change. Does not change in a dash change. That is physical change. Let's mark it. Physical change. Next, a substance changes in a dash change. That is chemical change. Mark it. Now fifth one, alchemist could not change dash metals into gold. Answer is base metals. First option. Now sixth one, Mendeleev dash the elements. Answer is second option, classified. Okay, please take it. Our fill in the blanks part is over. Now we are going to discuss about true or false questions. First one, a substance is transformed after a chemical change. Good, that is true. The first answer is true. Second one, alchemists changed iron into gold. Answer is false. Please mark it. Answer is false. Next one, Dalton classified the elements into 18 groups. Dalton classified. Who is classified? We know that Mendeleev. So it is false. The next one, Priestley gave the atomic theory. No, who is given the atomic theory? Dalton. So, this one also false. So, our objective part questions are over. Then we are going to wind up today's class. Wait for next video. In next video I will give you the question answers for you. Okay. So, we are going to wind up today. Thank you and have a nice day.